Yo, grace and peace, guys. Welcome back to another episode of All Things Theology, where I'm your host, Kdub, and today I want to talk about Beth Moore and I want to talk about modesty. But before we get into that, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're not, and as always, click the notification bell so you can be aware when I drop content. Now, if you haven't known, if you hadn't seen the monstrosity of the tweet that Brian Suave, by the way, awesome name and very fitting for the personality. I'll just say that. If you haven't seen that tweet, check it out. Go to his Twitter and you'll see the tweet. I'm going to mention it here. Brian tweeted out a few days ago, "Dear ladies, there is no reason whatsoever for you to post pictures of yourself in a low-cut shirt." And I'm assuming he means to show cleavage. Bikinis, bras, and underwear, or anything similar. Ever. Not to show your weight loss journey, not to show your newborn baby, not to document your birth story. And he puts kind of like a sincerely at the end, your brothers. And I agree with what he said. Why do I agree with what he said? Because the biblical position on modesty. I believe that tweet is accurate when it comes to how women should dress. And not only how women should dress, I'm sure Brian would agree with this statement, how men should dress. I don't believe men should likewise post pictures with their shirts off, in their underwear for a weight loss journey and things like that as well. I've actually done a video, because I see a lot of men, they want to post these pictures flexing and shirts all off. I would require the same admonition for men as I would for women. So that's me personally, just so I'm not being inconsistent. Well, Brian caught a lot of flack on that. Matter of fact, Brian went trending on Twitter. He went viral. A lot of people were saying, Dear Brian was trending. And when you go to that, when I went to that, that viral tweet or that viral hashtag or whatever, Brian Suave's tweet came up. And so that's how I originally saw the tweet. And he released further tweets after that documenting what he meant by this and really just giving a biblical position on modesty, which I thought was very good. Well, like I said, he had some big name certified Twitter people, I don't know the name for all this, right, come after him. And what most of the comments were just rude. They were just, stay out of a woman's business, stay out of her underwear, you got a lust problem, right? Rather than examining his things in light of scripture. But a big name that you guys may be familiar with, let me pull it up here. A big name that you guys might recognize, maybe, was Beth Moore. Yes, Beth Moore mentioned Brian. She commented to Brian's tweet. And here's what she said. Dude, this is Beth Moore. Former SBC, now Anglican. Beth Moore, complementarian, egalitarian. Nobody knows, I guess. She's not, well, we actually do know. But anyways. Dude, there is no world in which we ever want to see the word bra from you again. Mind your own unders, which is very interesting. You know, he's giving a position on modesty and she's pretty much just saying, stay out of it. Let women dress how they want, which I do find strange that there are a lot of men and women, professing Christian women and men, rebuking him for saying women shouldn't dress how they want. Rather, they should keep in mind their brothers and honor themselves. To me, it's a bit of a perversion where you have grown Christian men. Like if I was a pervert, I'm not, but if I was a pervert, the best thing for women to do, I would want them to dress however they want. It's actually a non-perverted thing for encourage women to, no, cover yourself, sister. I don't want men to take advantage of you. I don't want them to think of you in this way, because generally people who dress openly do openly things, I'm just going to be honest. So that's why, I had a few conversations with people because I tweeted Brian. I was like, my man, and, some people were like, oh yeah, he's just misogynistic. A misogynistic man does not actually care how women dress. It's my experience that misogynistic men want women to dress provocatively, to dress openly, to show more, And I tweeted some man, I was like, look, I get it. You just want to see naked chicks. Let's be real. That's why you don't care about modesty. And, you were probably a player back in the day. The only thing he responded to was like, I'm not a player. I was like, oh, so you do want to see naked chicks. Okay. And so I thought this was a good time to respond and say, hey, look, ladies, like, this should not be our response to brothers or sisters, because there's a lot of women who agree with him. They're saying, hey, no, cover up. You know, I saw a great tweet in response. And from a female, she was saying, hey, if I dress normally, right, I'm covering up, and a man still lusts after me, which can happen, by the way, then he's going to be held responsible to God. But if I assist in that, I dress provocatively and he lusts, we both will be held responsible to God. And I totally agree with that statement. I totally agree with those remarks. Like I said, we should want to honor God with how we dress. It's not legalism, which will be the first thing saying, oh, you're being pharisaical. No, the Bible literally tells us to dress modestly. And the Greek word for modestly is actually very strong language about bringing shame upon oneself in the manner and the context of how one dresses. How you dress, if you dress inappropriately, it actually should bring shame to you, but actually to others. I mean, if you've been anywhere out in the public and you've seen someone dressed like just in a way that people shouldn't dress, right? I mean, everybody's been to Walmart and seen this, right? And what do you have? You usually have the mother like covering up the kid's eyes, walking away, because it not only should it bring shame to you, but others. Like, what? This is a shameful person. And so do not bring shame upon yourselves. Care about how you dress. Protect yourself. Protect your brothers. Hey, this is a video by Kdubtru. All things theology here. Till the next time, grace and peace.